All right, so Dean, a lifetime of fishing, decades of fishing, all over the world.
Culminating in this one event.
This is what you've been fishing for your entire life.
This is what it's been leading up to.
What are your thoughts?
I'm scared to death. Frightened.
How'd you sleep last night?
I didn't sleep at all. No, man. Beautiful morning, great conditions. There's a lot in our favor, but it seems like the ones I want the most are the hardest to come by sometimes.
I'm telling you, she last couple of months, she's had blow-ups, she's had bites, she's had fish on. She's never been able to catch one on a top water. Just real quick, so people know before you give us your thoughts here as we head out.
My final words.
Your final words. So the problem is, it's not a matter of getting on the fish, it's about getting the fish. And for those who don't know, my wife, Jan, has been very diligent, grinding, doesn't give up, throws the whole day long, and doesn't throw bait, doesn't throw cut bait. She wants to catch a redfish on a top water. That's all you got to do today. We're going to double team her today.
Man, well, you're going to be quiet and sit back here, and I'm going to handle this today.
All right.
But, so, I mean, here we are, the week before the full moon, beautiful tide, beautiful wind. Sunday morning, not too many people on the water. There's a lot of things in our favor. There really is.
We'll keep you updated.
But if this doesn't work out for me today, I'm going to break a fishing pole over my knee, and I'm going to retire. I'm going to fade away into oblivion, and this is the last time you guys will ever see me.
All right. Thoughts?
Well, you talk about pressure.
I mean, for those people to spend that kind of money, this could be the greatest day of my life, or worse. All right, and look, you see those little ripples? You see those little faint commotions in the water? I mean, even today, it's not going to be easy to see because of the way the wind is. The wind is creating a little current through here. But once you bring that in, once it gets that close, give up on it. The fish that you're going to catch is going to be out there at the end of your cast. We're going to drift through here, probably put down the pole, we'll pause for a little bit.
That's your best cast of your life.
Put more hang time in it. Go up a little higher. Because the beauty of the top water is that there is no rope. You can throw the thing out there and reel it in, and it will reel in.
What is that?
It's a redfish.
How'd you catch it?
Look at this thing. It's tiny.
It's the greatest fish ever.
Look at that. 1, 2, 4. Yeah.
It would have won the spots tournament.
Wait.
No?
No.
Come this way.
No, boat's gonna swing.
Okay. Turn around.
Wait, don't go under. Don't go under.
Put your rod tip down. Rod tip down. There you go. You're good now.
Watch. Keep that rod in your hand. Watch this.
A picture or video?
We need a photo for sure.
Okay. See, Jan?
Hey, Tom Brady and Joe Montana.
Montana. And so, yeah.
Okay, go.
And watch. Just and lay him in the water. Go in the water.
Sure, go ahead.
Watch this. Even a little lower.
It happened. About that. Months in the making.
Cheers. All right, so tell me how it feels. How's it feel to get that monkey off your back?
It feels incredible. It truly does. I feel pressure off of myself. I feel pressure off of John, Dean, Carrie, everybody that's been rooting for me.
We've all been behind her.
I think John is probably feeling a little more something.
Yeah, because she's been like so close. And then we caught one today, just to recap the day real quick, and then I'll do it with Dean. So we came out here on the flats, and I caught a pretty nice redfish. Of course, felt bad about it because I was right next to her. Then I'd say about a half hour later, she caught her first topwater red, about 13 inches. But it's beautiful. Could have been
very pretty fish.
It could have been 30-incher for all she cared.
And what's funny is you didn't appear to feel that bad whenever you actually caught that first.
Oh God, no!
I didn't sense.
I felt a little bad.
I didn't sense that.
I felt a little bad, and then not a lot bad. And then
He
about
pushed me out of the way.
I did not push her out of the way. And then we were drifting around. I think I caught another trout, another whatever. About another hour, she was grinding, and all of a sudden, she had one that she caught with Dean. It was a combo effort, and so that was good. It was a nice big trout. A nice big redfish. And then lo and behold, here we are. She cast it. She worked it. It hit once. She worked it some more. It hit again. Boom. She did the whole 9 yards on about a 25-inch redfish.
At last. So it just makes me want to come back. And it makes me realize how random it is and exciting.
Well, Coach Belichick, Tom Brady, you were feeling it for real.
Yeah. I don't know, man, if you want to call it pressure, anticipation, whatever. We got Jan on her fish today. We talked about it. We've been waiting for it, and today we made it happen. I mean, it was amazing. So yes, got the monkey off the back. Got the monkey off of your back. Got the monkey off of Jan's back. And yeah, so if I had a champagne bottle, I'd pop a cork, pour it over my head, and have a celebration.
So you used the exact same strategy that I used yesterday, and she caught some trout, but not a redfish. We went into some ultra flats with this Freedom Warrior. She caught her fish right there with that Spook Junior and the Waterloo rod and the Shimano spinner. But what was your thought process?
Well, what's interesting today, we had a limited amount of time. I mean, we only had a few hours. We didn't have a whole day to grind it out. And I was in a hurry. I was going from spot to spot. But then you have to be patient. There was an amount of patience that played into those spots. And then we backtracked and went to where we started. It's tough, man. It's a tough call of when to stay and when to go. And, constructive criticism to Jan as she's casting, you don't want to mess up what she's doing. You don't want to mess up what she's naturally doing and try to press the issue. You cannot make this happen. I mean, you can't. The fish are going to do what they're going to do. So patience, working the lure proper.
What about that? What about working? Because that's something that we've been working on a long time.
And we talk about that on the podcast. Some days you can speed up your retrieve. Sometimes you slow it down. You have to figure out what they want. Jan today, when she got that big fish behind her lure, it didn't just woof it. It didn't inhale it. It hit it once. The second twitch, boom, it came back and ate it. And some days they come charging. This week has not been that way. It has not been easy. The big fish that have hit have taken a little enticement, a little encouragement, a lot of misses. But the thing about where we're at today with Jan, okay, she worked hard. She watched other people catch those fish. I sensed her frustration. What she has now is a confidence builder. She knows that it can happen. She knows, you start to doubt yourself. Am I doing this right? What's everybody else doing? I watch that take place on my boat all the time with 2 or 3 people and one's just getting the hit. Someone's frustrated. But now she knows that she's doing it right. I blame the fish all the time, man. It wasn't her. And then, of course, the next time she goes, she's going to have a whole nother level of confidence, and she's going to want a bigger fish.
All right.
And more fish.
Last thing, she was happy as could be with that 13-inch red that she caught, the first one. I sense that you weren't, though. You wanted that big one.
You got to start with one. You start where it is. And yes, of course, it's every fish that angler catches on their own, throwing a lure. It's their fish. It's amazing. I mean, the size is not always critical to the satisfaction that comes with it. But when you get that big one hooked up and it starts peel and drag, and you throw the pole down on the boat, and this thing is headed for Cuba, and then the battle rages. I mean, that is just as much fun as you can have. And then when you take the picture, when you see the smiling face at the end, you don't have to say smile for the picture. They did it on their own, landed that fish, and it's just to watch them eat, to work the lure, to have your day. It's just amazing.
All right, we started the day, man. We started the day truly. The thing I love about this video, we could have zilched. But we talked about it from beginning to end, and it happened.
And this week has not been easy. We've had wind in every direction. We've had days with 0 wind. We had super high tide. A lot of boat traffic. There's a lot of factors that played into that. But persistence pays off sometimes.
All right, now we got to get her on something else. All right.
It's all